Actually, we're a micro winery. We make our wine right here on site. We get the juices imported from different vineyards around the world, and we let customers participate in the winemaking experience as well. We've got a lot of wine lovers here in DC, and there isn't anything like this around here. So I figured Old Town would be a great place to put it. And so far we've been very well received.
We just happened to see the sign on the corner and they said wine tasting. So we came on down and gave it a try a few months ago. And then when we found out what it was, we decided we wanted to come and, if not bottle our own wines, at least get our own private label wines made.
So you come in, you pick out a Merlot or something that you like specifically. As soon as you come to the conclusion with what you like, we'll take you in the back, we'll give you an apron, we'll let you mix the juice and the yeast and some of the other agents that go in the wine to actually get your wine started.
My name's Red, I'm the manager of Carafe Winemakers, and I'm going to walk you through the steps of what it is that we do here. What we'll normally do when you come in to make your batch of wine, which is your own created vintage, so to speak, is we'll start you here. We will add all the necessary must, clearing agents, grape skins, oak to your fermenter, which looks a lot like a plastic bucket. At that point then, it will age and ferment in this fermenter for about 10 to 14 days. And it'll sit in a container just like this. And I can let you take a peek in. This is a Midnight Cabernet Sauvignon. We're going to allow to age for about another 2 weeks. And as you can see, or maybe not see, it's already in the aging process. So once that's completed, after about the 10th to 14th day, we'll then rack it. Racking means that we're going to transfer it to a glass carboy, just like this. It's going to be airtight. And we're going to add a couple more clearing agents along with sulfite, which will make sure that your wine's not going to turn to vinegar in the bottle within the next 6 to 8 months. So it'll sit here in this carboy for about 4 weeks or so. We want to make sure that it ages properly. So after that month time period, we're then going to filter your wine. And once it's been filtered, we are then going to transfer to another carboy, which will look just like this. And as you can see here, these wines are ready to be bottled, and actually they're ready to be sipped upon just as soon as they come to bottle them.
We will be bottling and labeling. There were 9 of us that actually made the wine. And today we have 3 that are starting, and then we have a few stragglers coming in. It was so fun. We had such a good time.
I know, I didn't do it, so.
We did tasting first, and then we did, we got to taste, I think it was, I'm trying to think of how many wines we tasted. Probably about 6 wines we initially tasted, and then we actually bought a couple bottles here so that we could taste those, and then decided which one we wanted. And then we were able to make the labels, send in the picture, and they created these for us.
You guys are going to do this yourself. You guys are going to fire line each and every piece of this. You have 1, 2, 3, you got 5 people? Yeah, you guys can knock this out in like 34 minutes.
I wanted something like, kind of like now, kind of be out.
Slammy, look, I have our first one.
What's it called?
Lynch's Reserve.
And we get our juices from all over the world, New Zealand, Chile, Australia, Washington State, California, France, Italy, literally all over the world. The majority of the response is a surprise, like, wow, really, I can make my own wine? You can't do that by going to some of the larger vineyards in Virginia, but here, they're really interested in the process. They ask to look around. I'm just intrigued.
I think it's a great idea, especially in this area. I can see a lot of people being interested in it. It's great for weddings or birthdays or big celebrations. It's a nice idea. And it's also nice that you can just buy right off the shelf too. You don't have to wait it if you don't want to. but you can come in and make it.
That's right. Virginia is wine country. There's a lot of wineries out west, so it kind of makes sense for folks that see the winemaking process and go out to the vineyards all the time to kind of come here and get a taste of what that's like.
Actually, when you come in and make your own wine, there is a cost savings benefit. You actually get 25% off a retail price when you make it yourself. So typically, when you make your own wine, we call it a batch. It yields 30 bottles, and the price ranges from $174 to $270, and that's about $5.80 a bottle till about $9 a bottle. And that includes bottles and corks and shrink caps and everything. So it makes a very reasonable price bottle of wine that you made yourself.